Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here, and welcome to my review for the Deluxe Mosa Changer from Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. This is our Sixth Rangers Ryusoul Gold's weapon changer. As you can see, a classic gun changer, which I guess there's only been like 2, 3 of them so far. But anyway, real quick look at the packaging since it's a new Sixth Ranger thing. Out of here, not Ranger keys. But you know, pretty much par for the course. Got Ryusoul Gold's really cool helmet here. Ryusoul cool helmet. You know how it is. And then, you know, a picture of everything that comes with it. You get the 2 souls as you just saw. The one for the main transformation and the one for his armor. Did you see that slick segue? Like, damn, Dawson still got it. But so you get those 2. This also can come in a set with the Mosa blade, which I got separately, and these 2 got separated in shipments and a whole bunch of shenanigans, so I'm reviewing them separately. So that should be out within a day or 2 of when this goes up. So yeah, pretty much par for the course, but I felt like going over that because I said so. But so here is the changer itself. In this mode, its design is very basic. Like, when you see it even in the show, I commented in the episode review how it's just so overwhelmingly one color, and then you just have this gold bit. So I don't think it looks the greatest in this mode, detail-wise. But I guess it's not supposed to, because it's supposed to kind of open up and look cooler after that. I do really appreciate the way the design really reflects the design of the Mosasaurus he's based off of. Like, you have these little flaps down here for the fins and stuff, and then like the main body here. Like, I think they did a pretty cool job of making this look like the, you know, the prehistoric creature, the dinosaur, as well as the gun. Like, I know it's not supposed to be a dinosaur, but they're also just literally making Sabretooth a dinosaur. But yeah, and I will say it's a pretty solid size. I mean, maybe not, I mean, it's roughly Gabba Revolver-ish size. You can see that, like, it's roughly the same size. This feels definitely a little bit bigger. They're, like, roughly the same length, I guess, but this just has a little bit more wide aspects to it, and since it's kind of like this handheld shotgun thing, it feels a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's a pretty decent size, I would say. I mean, I can't say exactly like a scientific answer of like, oh, it's exactly this amount proportions to the show's, you know, proportions or whatever, but I can tell you that it feels pretty good. It doesn't feel like one of those Sentai weapons that's really super small and stuff like that. As for the 2 souls you get, here is his main one, which is probably one of my favorite ones just because these are all so basic and the same, but just it being gold looks pretty cool and I like the color of it. I still wish that the helmets weren't so blank. Like, I know that's not the point, but these could look so much cooler, but I do like the look of it in this mode, and then here you have its little RAR mode, that's what I'm calling it. Literally just started it in this review, but yeah, it is one of my more favorite ones. And on the back here, you can put this in to give a different helmet to Kishiryuoh, and at least it looks a little bit different with a different color pattern, and it's not that basic Ryusoul one. But I still kind of wish they'd given it something just a little bit different. Like, come on, like, it's something. I'll say at least it looks a little bit better, but you're just this close to greatness. And then you have this one here, which doesn't look as cool. Like, it looks like Scratch and Sniff Banana. Like, wait, like, nope, just plastic. So, yeah, I mean, I like the electric look of the weapon here and stuff like that, but I wish they'd used a little bit of a darker yellow for it. It looks so obnoxiously yellow and stuff like that. Or maybe just straight up this translucent color could have been cool for the lightning bit. And then, wow, that's going to be the all-time coolest one to put on Kishiryuoh. Real quick, let's just cut away and take a look at what these do in the regular Ryusoul Changer and the Ryusoulken. Okay, Changer first. Okay, now for the Ryusoulken. Alright, now this one's basically going to behave very similar to Dime Volcanoes. Demo Volcanoes, excuse me. Cool electrical noises on that one. Alright, and that is about the it for that. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we can get on to the main functions of this. So on-off button right here. Confirmation noise, no lights or anything like that. You just get some standard blasting noises. And that's pretty much it, because now you're going to want to put the Ryusoul in here. So it'll literally just say that, and then you get the same noises. And to activate the jingle to start the transformation mode, you twist this around so that this part is on top now. And then you get this sort of rapid fire blasting noise. And then eventually you run out of clips, and when you do that, place that forward, place it back, it reloads it. So that's pretty cool. I like the way that works. Obviously, it's this guy's version of the way you do the pump action thing on the Ryusoulken, but this one feels more natural since it's actually like a pump action gun type deal. And so this already starts to look better with this on top. Very much so a version of what the Changer does with the, you know, the armor bit. It's not quite as slick, I feel, as doing the that was realistic sound effects, but it still looks pretty cool, and I do dig it for that aspect. And then to release the Ryusoul, you just press this little button right here. I don't know why, I really like that. Like, it's really well hidden. Like, it's not just like a red button on the side, it's just, it's part of it, and I don't know. It's like something stupid to get excited about, but I like it. Okay, so then you put this one in. So that's cool. And then you get this electric sounding blaster noise for this one's corresponding attack. And then if you do this, it makes that reloading noise again. So now you basically have it in the second mode, and this is where it looks a lot better because you get more color from this coming up and then the fins coming up with the gold here and the symbol, and it just looks a little bit cooler in general than, you know, just the normal mode where it looks just so overwhelmingly navy. And I really do like the jingle music on this one, I have to say. I'm very hit or miss on the main Ryusoulger stuff. It can be very obnoxious at times, but I like the jingles on this. As you could tell if you got that bit, the ones especially for the lightning armor remind me very much of Guardians of the Galaxy because of Hooked on a Feeling. So that's kind of neat. I like a little bit of a deeper voice. Yeah, overall, I like this thing a lot more than I thought I would. It's a very, very basic changer. It's not going to read any other changers, Wait, let me see. Just read it! What I meant was, it's like, it doesn't have an individual Ryusoul reader. So it'll just go right into this again. Now I'm good. So yeah, it doesn't have anything like that. Obviously, you could use the other ones in the other merch and it will read it differently, but this one doesn't have a designated reader. It would absolutely be cool if it did, because it would give more playability, because every time you got a Ryusoul, you would technically have 3 things that used it, although the changer's pretty much always the same, but you know what I mean. It would be cool, and so that's always a little bit of a letdown, but I have to say, for being such a simplistic one that basically just does the 2 things it's designed for and doesn't give you any other readers, I liked it more than I thought. I don't think it's the greatest toy ever, but I ended up enjoying it more than I realized I would. I like the sounds, I like the way it works, I like the way it looks, even if it can be a little bit basic at times. Like, I don't know, it just kind of won me over, even though I don't think it's the best thing ever. I think if you know exactly what you're in for and you just want the sounds for Ryusoul Gold, I think you'll like it. It's a pretty solid looking changer with just the functionalities that it should have, and the sounds are pretty cool. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell for notifications for all my videos. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.